What's going on, guys? It's Joe and welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going to be doing the BBK long tube headers and off-road X-pipe install. This is a really sought after modification that a lot of people want to do, so I thought why not pop in with an install video because I just did mine. Now some of this video is going to be a voiceover like this, and some of it is going to be explained by my buddy Jimmy, who is helping me out. The very first step for this install is going to be to get yourself a engine brace. That way you can brace your engine so when we take off our engine mounts and our K-member, the engine doesn't fall straight out. You could pick one of these up at Harbor Freight for about 150 to 170 bucks, or if you're lucky enough to find one on Marketplace for cheaper, go ahead and do that.
So the brake bolts are 15 millimeter, two brake bolts, 15 millimeter. Take off the sway bar bushing end length is a 15 millimeter. Now we got to take off the cotter key off the castle nut on the tie rod. 19 castle nut. And then the trick to get this tie rod out. Flip the castle nut over until the threads are flush. Cast it with a hammer. Take the two bolts off of your shock. I think those are 19 as well. See how it popped up like that?
Yep.
That's why you gotta put that jacket. If not, that fucking screen will come out. Six millimeter. So usually you should be able to just put a flathead in there. There we go. And hold the shock because it'll fall. Try to get this spring out. I'm killing myself. This is very dangerous for spring. Just go put a jack underneath the lower control arm.
Yeah.
And just go easy and let the tension off of it. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna zip tie this brake to the sway bar bushing. Take the rack off. Tell them it's the same thing on the other side. Everything that you do here is the same thing over there. $17 in the back, I think 18 in the front. 13 for the bolt on the steering column.
Yeah.
There we go. Need a little persuasion. You gotta take the motor mount.
So the motor mounts are 13 millimeters on the right side and 15 millimeters on the left side.
Okay. Two here, two over there on the same side, and then you got some. You got two right here up top. There's one here, one over here. And then the nuts are up here, and over there. Yeah. So and then then it'll come down. These are 15 on the bottom.
Yep.
The tops are 18.
Now you're more likely than not going to want to have somebody that can help you get this K-member out. We had a scissor jack of some sort that we were able to get most of the weight on, but it does take two people to hold it and get it lowered and out of the way. It is fairly heavy, and if you want, I believe you could use one of those mechanic creepers, which is what you lay on and roll around on. Just something that's able to get it out of the way for you. Now the EGR tube was giving us a lot of issues. It's a 1 1/16, so make sure you have the right size for it. Now we actually had to loosen it from the top, and it'll actually give the line some slack to move around. These O2 extensions that I bought for this install were not fitting for some reason, so we had to snap off these little side pieces. So since I bought everything used, my off-road X-pipe was not fitting properly. I think it got damaged during shipping, and it was a little scrunched in. You couldn't notice it until it came time to line up the pipes. Now, a pro tip that I can offer you guys is what we did. We grabbed the bottle jack and some wood, and we tried to wedge that in between both sides of the X-pipe and extend the pipe out a little bit. Now, there are probably tools out there that'll help you if you have them, but this is what we had on hand, so it helped for the meantime, but it does have an exhaust leak as of right now. Now, that is something that we are going to work on in a future video, which is how to find exhaust leaks and fix them, so stay tuned for that.